All right. Good morning, everyone. Oh, let me turn the music on. If the music's too loud, let me know. If my voice is too soft, let me know. If TJ, who's with me in chat, is too loud, let
Too
me know.
quiet.
TJ's
Too loud.
grumpy. What's too loud?
Oh, I said too loud, too quiet, somewhere around there.
Yeah, just let
Whoever.
us know sounds, because when it comes to paint streams, it's a different setup. We only do it every other week for one time because my hand can't handle more, so it's always fiddling. But we are here for that. But good morning. Wolfie has already made fun of us and left. My husband's only here because it's a 15-minute break. The Atomic Raven, thank you for visiting. I know you're a busy person. So, a lot of the stream is you guys looking at the top of my head, but that's because there's a painting down here. I started this off stream because I have a show on the 6th. I need to get 4 paintings done by the 6th. I don't think it's going to happen. But meet our newest burb. So TJ, did you do anything fun this weekend? Or did you just
No.
exist? No. Nothing?
No. No. Um, so last week, my Rob had to take it off for the last day, which was Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
because his car had issues. My car, we know has issues because we need a new catalytic converter in the car. We had to get a new water pump.
Oh, I am so sorry. Gonna be
I
a bit
mean, it's a
lurky.
2000.
Oh no, Atomic Raven's getting sick right before the holidays. Don't do that. But go ahead and lurk. We will drone
Yes,
on with
go
it.
ahead.
We will drone on. You do not have to talk to us. You do not have to be here. You don't even have to watch the bird form.
I'm
Saying
gonna
hi
put
is
you
enough.
on my iPad.
But a water pump, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely fun.
Yeah, I get you. All we did is we went we got our passports. Well, we didn't get them, but we filled out the thing, and then we went up to go see my art to get pictures of it to show people in the gallery. And guess what's not hanging up in the gallery? Somebody bought a the section where my art's supposed to be. Someone bought a giant carved wood fish, and then didn't pick it up. So the fish is still in the way, so she can't hang up my stuff. So I missed out on a week's potential sales, and I'm gonna miss out on more if she doesn't get that guy there to get that fish out of the way. 'Cause she's got no place to put this thing. I mean, this fish is huge. It's like 6 foot.
Good lord.
It's a gigantic wood fish that was bought, and it's like she promises me the minute the guy got the fish, my art will go up. But it's like I want it up at least by Black Friday for the but
My thing is, just put it in the back. If he doesn't come get it, no money lost because he's already bought it.
well, there is no back. This is one huge open gallery. And if you mean the back of the place, that is where the fish is, and that's where my art is. As a starting out in the gallery, I start in the back, and as depending on how popular my stuff is, it will depend on if I get pushed to the front. So I already start out in the back.
No, I'm not talking about that. There's always an office. I'm sorry, but there is.
Not
It
that
doesn't
I
matter
saw.
how open it is. There's always an office somewhere. You put
She
it there.
she does everything behind her counter. Her laptop's behind the counter. She's got this huge open counter, and everything that she does, paperwork, it's all behind the counter. She doesn't have an office because this was an old home. It's got a fireplace and everything. It's neat. And they just gutted it, and then she just has her office right there. Okay, nope, 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 nope. Shoot, how long was the Muppet movie playing?
Muppet movie.
Now we're gonna get blocked again. I had this
Muppet.
exactly like you told me to do.
Uh-huh.
I've got it with the replay, I've got it there, and it was playing the Muppet movie.
Why does Spotify have the Muppet movie?
But it shouldn't have that at all.
It
I've got
shouldn't.
it. I've got it
Spotify
on
doesn't have
shuffle.
the Muppet.
I've got it on repeat. It should not be anywhere but Corey's music.
It. What?
Well, at least it's only the first part that I'll have to find a way to mute, because that's definitely copyrighted material.
Yeah. All you have to do is send me
Okay,
the
we should be
thing, and
good.
I can put it in CapCut, and I can literally mute the first part of it.
Ugh. So, well, the YouTube will let me mute it. I just don't know what happens in Twitch. I may have to download it, re-upload it, but we'll worry about that after. I think
Yes, we will.
we're only like 9 minutes in, and that was happening. So, and I hit the mute button quick
I don't understand. I'm sorry, but when does Spotify have the? I'm gonna go search this because that makes no sense.
because I have songs from the Muppet movie on one of my playlists. It's really I like the music. Why
It
wouldn't it?
shouldn't go out of the playlist though.
It
That's
did.
the thing.
It went into the daily mix. Rob just clicked something to get it to stop.
Yeah, it just, I don't know, you did something and it just didn't do it. I don't know, that was
He said
weird
he
because it
refreshed
should.
the shuffle. Yeah, because it played one of Corey's songs and it went into the recommended daily list. It shouldn't have done
I
that.
guess the fact is my thing is I would turn shuffle off and just let it run through them in order. I, I, if it does that again.
If it does that again, yeah. Shouldn't have done that.
Should have done it to begin
Battery.
with.
That's weird. I charged the Kindle all last night on the couch, I thought. But now it's saying I'm at 5%. I guess the charge cord I used didn't work. Thankfully, I've got a charge cord right here. Because the Kindle's where my lovely bird inspiration sits. But yeah, no, we went all the way up to Clinton just to find out that. So then we went home and just veg because I was having a bad pain. It's gotten too cold for me and my hand can't handle it when I'm outside. Unless I'm in like really thick gloves, like snowmobile gloves, and that's uncomfortable to go wear if you're wandering stores and things. So I didn't think to put that type of thing on. Thankfully, Rob was on break and was able to fix the Corey situation. And Corey has 2 new Christmas songs. One of them, it's already one of my favorite Christmas songs of all time. The other one's good, don't get me wrong, but one of them just hits. TJ, now she got to hear it. And you guys will too once it gets there. What are you doing? Oh, you're trying to show people. Okay, I'll move to the side. This is Kevin, who hangs out his cat carrier all day.
You weird cat.
He loves that cat carrier. I'm surprised the Great Blue Heron. Go ahead.
Except for when he goes to the vet.
He loves it because he doesn't know he's going there. Because see, the difference is we have our cat carrier open so they can play in it and sleep in it anytime they want, and we'll take them for short rides once in a while. So that way they have the idea that it's not always bad to be in the carrier. So right now he's playing in it. He's got a toy in there. So both cats have no problem. You open a carrier, they go right in every time. They don't question it because they just think it's a playtime or a ride. It's all about how you train the animal and teach the animal that things are okay. Same thing we do with kids and school buses, right?
Oh my god. But anyway, going on to what else happened. They tried to scam him out of getting another catalytic converter.
On that car?
Yes.
On his?
Yes. It gets hot. It's supposed to get
hot. That's what catalytic converters do. Oh, so you found a wonderful garage to go to.
See, they have no issues with my car. his is a 2000s, so they don't want to have too low of a bill. They want to make the money. Mine, they're making the money.
Oh yeah, they're definitely making the money, but that's still that's not a good garage. They should never try to scam people like that. That's not cool.
The only reason I go to them is because they're closer and it's easier to get in with them because it's not even an appointment. You just take it, they get it done, and they give it back to you.
They always have a slot open, or not a slot, but a bay door open.
No, it's first come first serve.
See, I've never understood that because almost every garage I know, they always have something being worked on, so you have to make an appointment.
Yeah, no, it's first
They
come
don't
first
have
serve at this one.
because they don't have bays open. Because some of the stuff, like say someone first comes first serve and they show up and they need an engine thing done, that's days of work. So
No, you have to have an appointment for those kinds of things.
oh, okay. So I'm like, how does that
No,
even
no,
work?
like
Okay.
my catalytic converter, you don't have to because it's only like an hour and a half of work.
Yeah.
But but someone that needed when they were driving when they were driving their truck, it
Uh-huh.
was a Ford F-150, F-350 or something like that. I don't know what it was exactly, but it shook, like violently shaking while they
Oh.
were driving.
Oh Lord, that's not good.
So I'm like, I saw the video and I was like, I'm sorry, what? I was like, mine's shaking because my catalytic converter's going out. And they're
There's
like, well,
many
it's
things
too
that can.
soon.
Yeah, there's many things that can cause it though.
Well, no, what I mean by shake, I don't mean it like shakes, it vibrates.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Vibration is catalytic converter.
Yeah, vibration is definitely catalytic converter.
Oh, look, toast.
No, don't give me toast. It's never give me toast. Toast is bad.
I love how you still looked up like, wait, what?
I was like, what are you talking about? I didn't know what you're doing. I'm just painting a bird. I'm trying to do, a great blue heron, which I've always loved these birds since I was little. We had one that was smart, and every time Mom put goldfish in her little pond she had in the backyard, it would show up and eat them. Every time. My mom kept trying, and it kept eating. But when we go by like the golf course every day, there was always one just sitting there, and we would park and look at it and enjoy it because we were some of the last people on the bus, and Glenn knew I loved that thing, so he'd go, look, there it is, there's my bird, because he owned the golf course. So I love that bus driver. He was an amazing man. He knew how to control the bus well, and at his golf course, when it started taking off and doing well, he didn't really have to drive bus, but he did anyway because he said he'd miss the kids.
Yeah, like for me, I had a really good bus driver at Idaho.
So he would drive us to school. He would drive us home from school, and when as we got older, he just switched routes to keep us there. So he was my elementary driver. He was my middle school driver. Then he was my high school driver, and then he retired after my group of kids, graduated. It was neat. He's like, I have the money. I can do this. It was his way of giving back. So.
Oh my gosh. So maybe I'm not gonna say this. Nope. Screw it. Nope. Pass on, TJ. You're on stream. Pass on.
Yeah, no politics talk.
Listen, my brain is not. My brain forgets that we're on stream 95% of the time until I look up and I'm like, oh no, she's painting.
I'm painting. I'm painting.
Because I have you on my iPad, so I can look. I'm like, nope.
I'm painting. I'm doing the thing. With the hope that it actually comes out looking like a thing.
With the hope it comes looking like a thing.
Hard to believe this will be the last time we talk until December.
It's weird to say that.
It is. I'm going to miss you so much. But I'm going to look forward to seeing what you came up with for the book. And if you come up with something in between, you tell me. I'll go in and write. But
oh, I will. I have to see. I have a couple of things to do before before Wednesday. I want to get the most. I want to get them all done, knocked out before Wednesday. Everything, so I don't have anything to do over the stupid break. I don't care what it is. It's not happening. This is a break. This is not for homework.
It's time to write and just enjoy existing.
And maybe play PS5.
Me, I'm going to be doing all my normal streams because it's not a break for my husband. He gets Thursday off, and he gets Wednesday off because that's his normal day, which is lucky this time because that means he gets 2 days in a row. But he works, he works Black Friday. He will work Saturday, so all my streams go on as normal, and thankfully all my stream teams all went, yeah, we can do that. So
Well,
I can, and so I work and he works.
see, for me, I'm just in college, so it's they weren't even gonna have Wednesday off like the students were, but the faculty wasn't. So a lot of people put their hours in, so they just decided to give it off because more people were gonna stay home than work.
Yeah, I was surprised. I went through the credit union's drive-through, and they're taking off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and Saturday. They're doing the whole block.
Yeah, so was mine.
I was surprised, but at the same time, I'm happy. That means they're actually giving their employees time to enjoy time with their family. Thankfully, I don't need anything during that time. I only go there once a month to get my rent check because I have a lovely landlord that only accepts bank checks for the rent payment, nothing else. So
yeah.
So
makes
I
no
always
sense.
I don't mind it until winter, and there's sometimes in the winter where it's just never a good day to drive to the bank because the weather's so crunchy. Get him his
Yeah.
check, but that's what I gotta do. And the worst part is during the winter, he's not even there. He's got a service that comes and unlocks the box to get the checks because he's usually in Italy. Can you imagine just spending the winter in Italy because you can? It's just
No,
different.
no, I can't actually.
I can't at
I
all.
don't have I have a desire to go to Italy. I mean, to see Vale, sure. Other than that, not really.
Well, just the idea that you can just go away for the entire winter someplace warm is just, yeah. That's not in the cards for us, DJ.
I mean, for me,
Can't just drop
I wouldn't even
everything.
go to Florida.
Yeah,
I
but
wouldn't even go to Florida.
I know, but it's not that point. You could never afford to just drop everything and to spend 6 months someplace else not working and then go back to work.
No.
My landlord's not retired. That's just, he has so many properties, he can just afford to do that. It's like amazing. Life goals, right?
I mean, not really amazing either, because he's just a crappy landlord.
It just, yeah. It takes a community to send us away one day a year. You know? It's just it's neat how the rich live compared to the poor.
Yeah, I just see us going to Missouri. We won't go this year because we would have already been there. But yeah, we just looking at it and stuff like that. Like, we're planning on going next summer, and I'm not ready for it. That's going to be disgusting.
Yeah, you're not used to that weather anymore.
The humidity, I hate it.
I
Like,
know.
we get out of New Mexico and into Texas, and it's just disgusting.
I know. Because remember, I live in almost 100% humidity most of the summer and spring. It's only until about this time of year when it starts disappearing.
Oh my goodness.
And it gets replaced instead with the air is so dry in our house because we have forced air heat that everyone's getting bloody noses.
What about humidifier? Would that help?
to have the one that's the size we have one in the bedroom, which helps. We have a little one in the kids room, but to have one that can handle the kitchen and the living room, that's a big expensive unit, so we don't have that because it's a large space to handle.
But
So
what if you put one in the kitchen and then put one in the living room? That'd be cheaper.
yeah, it's not on the cards because we don't want to buy stuff that with
Yeah.
one money we don't have, and two, we're hoping to move out of this, you know, the world's tiny apartment into something else eventually. And when we move, we can't take our stuff with us because who can afford moving trucks?
I didn't know. We didn't have moving trucks with my mom. When my mom and I went to Canada, we had stuff in our car and that was it.
That's probably what we're gonna do when we decide to move. Start over one last time, hopefully. Tired every time I move, I have to give up everything.
All I know is we're just lucky that that they moved us out here.
Yeah, you got everything about that job is just so lucky. He worked so hard to get there, and now I just keep that as much as you can because you're not going to get that ever again. The economy's just tanking, so hold on tight to that job. But we're not talking sad stuff. Oh, you know how they told Rob if he took that training, he would probably get another promotion and get a different job?
Yeah, he didn't.
No, they're gonna add that extra stuff to what he's already doing. So instead of doing it full time, 2 days a week he'll do the new stuff. The rest of the time he's on the phones doing the old stuff, and he's so depressed right now.
And he won't get a raise at all.
Nope.
That's some bull.
Yep.
But I think they can just take advantage, which technically they sadly can, which is
They
stupid.
can because his other choice is to just not have a job. So I just wish they would value their employees more, but they can't because I guess what's going on is their phone handling time is really terrible, and New York State's threatening to pull the contract. So in order to
Except for
save
the fact is, it's
money, they're
funny
doing
when
this.
they say that, because it's funny when they say the phone time is so bad we're gonna fire you, because the next people will have a just as bad phone time.
Yeah.
It's
But
not it's not their fault, New York State. It's y'all's.
But New York State doesn't want to look at that. They don't want to look at how their website's not working, how the stuff is, how the phone lines crash or anything like that. Nope. It's
No,
got
it's
to be
always
done.
the company's fault.
Yep. But it is what it is. We're happy he's working.
Yes.
We're unhappy that he's depressed all the time because of what's going on. But he's got a job, which is more than we can say for our poor Spawn. That's starting to look like something. I've been wanting to do a heron for a while. The only other bird I have three favorite birds, so this is the first one of my favorite birds that I'm finally doing. I've been putting off doing my favorites because I know those birds so well that if I screw it up, I know it, and I don't want to, because it's my favorites. I have a favorite heron, duck, and bird of prey. And TJ, if I remember right, you have no favorite birds.
No.
Nope.
I barely have favorite books. And they're all indie authors.
No, I don't have favorites of most things because I change all the time. I think the reason why I have three favorite birds is because when I was growing up, they were what I watched the most.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is, like, I love books by traditional authors.
Yeah.
Yes. But it's funny because it's like they'll have a team of, like, I don't know, 3 to 10 editors, and there will still be mistakes and people overlook them. When an indie author has a mistake, they're just like, this person had so many grammatical errors. It's like, they had
Yeah.
one editor, maybe two.
That part
Leave them be.
sucks. I agree with you on that one. That part
Like it,
sucks.
I was like, if you were perfectly fine with the errors in Fourth Wing, with the errors in, I don't know, other books that are traditionally published, then they had more editors. Why are you not criticizing those authors more? Why are you criticizing authors at all? But why are you criticizing indie authors more?
Yeah, they do hold us to higher standards. That is true.
It's
So,
so annoying. Oh,
so
you did
far,
all this work yourself.
so far, I haven't heard anyone say there was any typos in Cloudy, but I only know of 3 people that bought Cloudy, so that probably doesn't count. Sadly, Cloudy seems to be a flop. But the
It's just
gallery,
because those people haven't actually reviewed it on Zon. If they review it on Zon, it'll be fine.
had,
It would actually help actually show it, but can't actually force people to review.
well, it's like Gloomy hasn't read it yet because she's wrapped it for a Christmas present. It's gonna be a Christmas thing that they do. So
That's different. That's totally different. I'm talking about people that just buy it and then
I
yeah.
I don't yeah I don't think Corey's reviewed it. I'm like he's like I haven't had time to read it. I'm like Corey, it's a kid's book. It takes 2 seconds. Read it and review it, please. But I don't think he has. I don't.
I've done I reviewed it.
Did you review it? I appreciate
Yes,
you.
I did that the first time and you're just like, "Oh, I think Corey reviewed it." I was like, "No, that was me."
Yeah, because I asked Corey and he says he's too busy. It's like, but it's just one little book. Get this in here like this, I think. But
Yeah,
yeah,
my Rob went, "You don't want to go to school on Wednesday, or on Tuesday, do you?" And I'm just like, "I have class." What do you mean I don't want to go?
you have
It's like,
class. You
that's actually
go.
my favorite teacher.
Then
So,
you definitely want to go. Hopefully, you actually cover stuff. That's one thing that my spawn hates about. They only have Monday and Tuesday school this week, and they're like, Monday, people are just wild because Tuesday, a good I think it was like last year, 80% of the student body didn't go.
mhm.
She's like Monday is hell because everyone's like wild people being bad. She's like, but I like Tuesday because Tuesday there's so few people. The teachers usually have us watch movies. I'm like, oh, is that what you're expecting? She's like, that's what I'm expecting because
See,
I'm an evil parent. I make my kid go to school because school's there. You can go to school.
my thing is I went to school until Wednesday, at least half day Wednesday.
Yeah, me too. Back in my day, but that's not how it
And
is
then
anymore.
and then it is some places.
Not here. The reasoning here is so many people have moved out of state that for people to make it to their families' Thanksgivings, they have to travel on Wednesday. So that's why it's off now.
Oh yeah, I get that part. But what I'm saying is, it's like they don't like a lot of schools don't care. Here they have it off too, and I'm just like, what? I'm like, what? Huh? The kids have it off too? That makes no sense. I'm like, back when I was a kid, and they're just like, yeah, same. And I'm like,
That's what I thought. I don't think I got the back quite right. I think the back needs to come out a little bit more.
it's just also for Christmas break, we would go until the 23rd ish, depending on what day that was. And then we would have half day on that day, have Christmas Eve off, have Christmas off, have the rest of that week off, and then go back like the 2nd of January.
Yeah, depending, as you said, depending what day of the week it falls on, but they always go back on the second, and they're usually off the day before Christmas Eve.
No, see here they get that full week off. They get that full uh whether Christmas lands on that Monday or Christmas ends on that Friday or lands on the Friday or the next Saturday, they have that entire week off and they have the entire next week off. And I was like, excuse me?
I'm not reading chat.
Oh my god, I can't hear Shush it, Wolfie. I'll mute you.
Yeah, the reason why we don't do that here is we have the holiday break, as
You
they
have,
call this
yeah.
one, and then we have winter break, and then we have spring break. A lot of places don't do the winter break, but we have to because it's the time where it's the worst possible weather. The problem is they don't always guess
You
which
mean
week
like,
that is correct.
you mean like, okay, so like, winter break is like, if you're going to mock me, make it. If you're gonna mock, make it. Shut up, Wolfie.
Ooh, Wolfie throwing down.
Put some more effort behind it. You shut up. I'll smack you. Anyway, so like winter break is like the week, like the day before Christmas until like the second ish,
Well,
or they
the
have a different winter break.
holiday break, yeah. They have a different winter
That's the
break.
holiday. They have a different winter break. That makes no. I mean, it makes sense for you guys, but it just makes no sense to me.
But you gotta remember, that's why we go to school all the way to the last week of June.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
But because, the weather gets bad here. You know how we get feet of snow.
Oh, you mean like not dusty of snow?
Yeah, with your
Yeah,
left or right, so I know if I'm not worried or not worried. Oh, she wants to know how you're slapping her now.
I'll backhand you and I'll let you know I can make people bruise really easily. So,
Do we
you.
want to know why you beat up on people? I don't know.
Okay, when I say that, they were bullying me, so
Oh, okay.
they
Just
deserved
checking.
it.
Just
They
checking.
deserved it. And this was when I was a teenager, and I have more oomph now. So
Actually, I need more a blackish gray. Where's my black? I just had it.
oh,
TJ, you took my black paint again. Give it back.
nope.
I love some people that come into here and literally think that you're in my living room with me doing this. It's like, no, TJ's not here.
TJ is
And
not there.
I can't find my black paint. Oh, there it is. I found it. It's gonna be a good bruise. Now, if you want, I
Oh
can get.
my gosh.
If you want, I can get the school. Oh wait, nope. This is iridescent black. Belle, nope. I thought I put that someplace else, so I'd stop grabbing that black. Okay, we're gonna turn the paint palette so we don't accidentally use shiny black on the bird's head, because last I checked, they didn't have shiny heads. Where did my black go? Got every color except black. I know I've got a big black. It's, black's used a lot. Keep bumping the camera, you guys are gonna get motion sick. I have everything out. Oops, stop. Fine, I'll just use this black. You sure you won't hurt your hand doing so? No, TJ's a stuff bro. She's a strong pioneer type woman out there. She can get you.
That's actually true. Yeah, I can get you.
She can get you. I'm the one who can't get you anymore. I used to be able to, but disabilities happen. Oh, great. I just split a nail really bad. Look at this thing. That's a danger little. I don't know how I did that, but I did that. Heard I have good thorn damage. You do not have thorn damage. That's tonight, and that's my character.
Okay, why does this issue just make it sound so?
What
this
issue?
This person got banned from their Kindle because they hit their head and got a nasty concussion. I don't want to lose my streak. The streak is the least of the problem. Like, I don't view my Kindle as something that as a streak. I don't know what it is, but like that streak just makes me annoyed. I want to turn it off because I don't want to be like, oh, I feel like I need to read today because I have a streak going.
Oh yeah,
No.
that streak thing. I ignore that.
I hate it. I'm just like, stop telling me about a streak. I don't care about it. I want to turn it off, but there's no way to turn it off. It makes me annoyed.
and I know it's stupid, but I get annoyed by the you have an hour 2 minutes to finish reading this book at your reading speed. I'm like, don't tell me how fast I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this as I'm gonna read this. Stop it.
Oh yeah, no, you know you can turn that off, right?
No, I did not. I have to
Yeah,
look into that.
you have to tap on the bottom of the screen to turn that off.
It's just I couldn't believe it when it started telling me that. I'm like, what do you mean this is my reading speed and I'm gonna have this book finished? Now you're making me feel like I have to finish it exactly when you said I have to finish it. Don't do that. I'm gonna finish it when I finish it. So Wolfie, do you have herons in your part of England? This is not a crane, this is a heron. There is a difference.
I could not put this book down last night.
That is good.
I'm just like, it's an arc, but it's sort of like, I don't want to say it is because it's really not, but it's like sort of like Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce vibes because she's a
Hello,
singer.
Lloyd.
Hi.
Welcome in.
She's a famous singer and he's a football player, but that wasn't even the premise of the whole book. Like that.
Oh no, the little feathers haven't even started yet, Lloyd. I get more detailed. Trust me. I'm insane.
No, she gets way more detailed.
I'm what you call a hyper-realistic painter. That's literally a term. I didn't know that, but I was told. No herons over there? Aw, that's a shame. They're so fun to watch. Unless they're eating your goldfish out of your pond. I remember my mom used to yell at it all the time. Get it out of there! It's eating my goldfish! And then once she finally gave up on putting goldfish in the little tiny pond, it wasn't a very big pond. It was maybe the size of a Volkswagen, rabbit or beetle, a little tiny pond. And she finally gave up on that, and frogs moved in, and the heron stayed because herons like frogs. So it was happy. He lived at that place for a long time until Mom got sick and couldn't maintain her pond anymore. His dad never really wanted the pond there. So he always said it was in the way of mowing. Yeah, no, this is just the start, but what are you up to today, Lloyd? Just cruising through different people's dreams? Let's see, do I put it there? Yeah, over here.
But yeah, no, you literally just tap the bottom of the screen and it will stop telling you how many minutes in chapter you have, how many minutes in book you have. You just tap the very bottom of the left-hand screen, it'll stop it.
Oh, I'll have to do that. So the Kindle can stop pressuring me. Well, it's always fun to cruise through different people's streams. This is the only paint stream I have every other Monday with my co-host TJ, who does not have any lick of art in her body.
No, I don't.
Oh, I gotta give you guys my back. This is my favorite Pokemon. I gotta try to catch this. It's very rare.
It's very rare. Is this Ponyta? Yeah, it is Ponyta.
You know my favorite Pokemon. Someday I'm gonna get a toy of it. It'll happen. But I have never seen one.
That was funny that Dwagon took it.
Oh, yeah. I went in there, I'm like, oh my god, Dragon took my... Yeah, and in Discord we have this game.
Oh, Pokemon, not Pokecatch.
Yeah, Pokecatch would be the right term.
Hush. Tired. Hush. Hush.
Nothing to see here. TJ can totally type. She's totally my co-author and wrote a book with me. And then a novella. Now we're working on another one.
What are you talking about? The novella. You shush, Wolfie.
You helped write the novella. You did.
Barely. I wrote, what 3 chapters?
You helped. You helped.
No,
Best art you've got is terrible stick figures, unless you mean data charts and tables. I don't think this would have... Actually, I've seen some bar charts with colors that actually could count as art. Don't sell yourself short on that one. Depending on how in depth it is, yeah, that you actually could count that as art. So, Yeah, no, I started painting birds 2 years ago. Before that, for a year, I did sunsets because I needed to find a way to make it income since I couldn't. Um, the business I had to fold during COVID because no one bought LARP weapons, and then by that time I was done with that, my nerve damage has gotten to the point where I couldn't build them anyway. So I started painting, trying, and then 2 years ago, I painted my first titmouse, which is on TJ's wall, and it turned out I have a niche. I like doing birds. I did a couple animals. I mean, I got a wolf floating around here somewhere.
Yes, she does. I have it.
So, you're pitching museum, all sculpture, impressionist works, and a random bar chart. I would do it. It is art. And look at all the work that goes into it. So why not? You make that color.
We need to find we need to find an artist that Dusty is perfectly fine with getting character art done for book 1 and book 2. Because I have an artist that's perfectly fine, but Dusty criticizes.
It's not criticizes. The facial proportions are completely off. You can't go by that. I thought you were approaching. Who was it? Kumiko or?
I thought you were approaching a while ago.
Well, she didn't. Yeah, she didn't. She didn't have an art pad when she moved from England to the States. She just bought one last week. So, message her again.
Because I did prepay it for that for her.
Yeah,
to do
message
that.
her again. She literally when she moved here, the tablet didn't survive the travel. She just saved enough to actually buy one. She got it last week and showed me a picture of it. So now you can message her about that. As she is going back home to see her dog and to get her stuff moved from her ex's place to a storage unit in England. But I don't know if she'll have time this week because of that. But after that, she should have time.
I'm just going talk to Kumiko. Eyes. It's going with eyes just to get the conversation.
Also, Dusty, have a question. Advice on getting back into art. I have a project I want to work on, and my partner is struggling to get confidence to start physical art again. So you're working on it, or your partner's working on it? I'm a little confused with this sentence. Work on.
Yeah, that does confuse me. But so not just Dusty.
Okay, but either way, it depends. What kind of physical art are you talking? Are you talking painting? Are you talking sculpture? What kind of art? We'll start with that.
All right, I'll be right back. I got to go get my pills.
Okay. I think Chat can keep me company. Right, Chat?
Yes.
So now I have a show me your art section in my Discord, Lloyd. So when you get the best pie chart or graph done, you can post it there. Totally serious. I will be the first to appreciate it. You have some digital art that you want to do and your partner is struggling to get back into drawing. Okay, so same advice for both of you. If you're both getting back into it but you're worried about starting, just start. Sit down and do something small. So like, I don't know if you're into animals, people, whatever, but whatever gets your interest, do something tiny. Start small, and then flesh it out, and then add to it, and then do something else. The only way to get into art literally is just start. You don't have to do it every day, but you have to get over that little hump and just do something, and with the knowledge that, okay, this is digital art, I hate it, delete, no one ever knew you did it. With getting back into drawing, you draw it on a piece of paper. You don't like it, into the recycle bin it goes. But at least you tried, because the most of art is just practice. It's just, practice in doing it. And finding what works for you and what you like, what your style is. Because everyone's art should be different, because it should be, what is them. So just do it, Wolfie. And if you need help, let me know. Anything with your partner, you can always have them message me. I don't know if I ever showed you guys my charcoals, because that's what I started with. I started with charcoals and then I moved to acrylic. So I think my notebook is right next to me actually. Let me look. Yeah, it is. So I'll show you one charcoal and then we'll get back to burb. Um, as I started with charcoals and then I found I couldn't hold the pencils anymore. To do a charcoal was too much pain. So then I switched to doing acrylics since it's holding the paintbrush is easier, and I'm hoping to God my hand doesn't get worse. But I used to do charcoals. So there you go. So if your partner wants advice about, charcoals and stuff like that, I can do that as well. But I warn you guys, I've never had a lick of art school. I'm completely self-taught. Much mousse, much charcoal. Yeah. I miss doing charcoals, but the pressure I have to do for charcoals, my hand cannot take it since the hand cancer. So that's why I've switched over to doing painting.
Painting. Hmm.
And I do fairly well at it. I hate most of what I do, but I think all artists do. We'll make a Discord group. They're branding much as TJ. That's fine. I'm happy to talk to you guys about anything, not just art. I got some life experience in my 53 years. Just a tad.
Just a tad.
Just a tad. I've been through so much shit. Oh, that's a good idea, Hugh. Let's move the paint so I can actually get to my water. So, but yeah, I started with charcoals as just okay, I need to lose myself in art for a while. I can only look at so many swords because it's what I was making for a living. And then the pain got astronomical doing one charcoal. I'll still do a charcoal about once a year because that's a lot of pain. This paint here is still not fun. TJ knows so does Wolfie. Once I'm done with this paint stream, I will be resting my hand for the next 2-3 days. So that's why the games we play, like tonight is Across the Obelisk, I don't have to use my right hand much at all.
Mm-hmm.
So, same thing with Demio. Demio's almost completely keyboard. So, yeah. But it's worth it because I really love doing, the paintings. They make me feel better. When I'm not painting on stream, because what'll happen is next week I will still paint. I just won't paint on stream, and I'll take it a little bit more easier. Haha. TJ's not here to work with. I'm gonna end up painting for 5 hours, and no one will know, and then I'll be in such pain and not move, and I'll just hate my life. But
I told
TJ,
you I should send you a hand massager thing.
yeah, that'll only help so much. That's the thing.
According to to people that have this, who live in like you say that you're just like
I
you
live
say
with
that you live with pain every day and stuff like that, right?
yeah,
These
the nerve
people live
pain.
with
Yeah,
this with the pain. Like they live like my level of 10 is not their level of 10, like,
of course
or
not.
yours. Like you guys live with pain. No, because it heats your it's like a hand heater kind of thing.
Hmm. No,
And it
I
massages at
know
the
it'll
same time.
help, but you already sent me so much. I can't have you send me that too. That's all. With thanks to you, my husband has heat in the bedroom when he's working. And you've already sent me too much. I can't ask for that too.
You're not.
You're still in chat. Good to know. I'm sensing. I want my pain. I need my pain moment from Star Trek here. No, it's called TJ has done so much financially to support us, to help us so that we can have things like winter tires and things. I don't want to ask for more. Because I got denied disability with the new laws that they have for disability. Almost everybody's going to be denied, sadly. So the only income I can make is through streaming and through my painting. So, and we were hoping someday the books will do well. We have 3 books. We have a spicy book, we have a YA book, and now there's a kids book. So if anyone wants
Well, the
information,
third book's your book.
yeah, but it's still you helped help with the cover and stuff. Don't make me call you at 4 p.m. my time in an hour at 10. Today I'll be good because I'm on paint stream. So when I stop painting, when I shut off, when I end the stream, I will walk away. I always do. It's more like if I decide to start painting, say I don't know, next Monday because it's just me, no stream until 6. That's the danger day. That's when I'll paint a long time and I shouldn't, and then my hand will cramp up. It'll become a claw, and I can't do anything about it until I slam it into a wall. But I don't care because I have an art show December 6th. How am I gonna get 4 paintings done, Wolfie, if I don't hurt myself? It's my last chance to make some money because you know what debt we've got that we got to pay off by December 31st. We talk about it all the time in the serious zone of my Discord. So I just realized the beak is not long enough. I gotta fix that. I think it needs to come out. I know, I'll get the yellow and start playing with that. Gotta fix the beak. Somehow I think instead of making an adult, I'm making a child because the beak's so small. So maybe I can fix that. As I don't want a child, I want a more older verb. But so I want to paint more this week, but I'm trying to figure out when can I squeeze it in because tomorrow I've got 2 streams, so there's really no time to squeeze it in. Wednesday Rob's off, so he'll just look at me and go, "You painted Monday." No. Thursday I'm at my dad's. Friday grocery shopping done. I could probably do it Friday. I could probably get some painting in Friday. Not on stream. But oh my goodness, we go grocery shopping every Friday. That's Black Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
So TJ, should I do my Black Friday grocery shopping shouldn't be that bad though. Can I get away with it? Because it's just Aldi.
Yeah, no, people just send an Aldi too because they have that aisle of shame.
But going grocery shopping Saturday, Small Business Saturday. When do I get groceries this week? That's a problem. Didn't even think about that, but that's a problem.
Could you do it tomorrow?
No, I've got Dusty Square from 11:30 to whatever time it is.
What about Wednesday?
Oh, yeah, there's no streams. Rob's off. We won't know what we need for the weekend because it hasn't happened yet, but we can get enough to tide us over. We try to shop once a week on Friday. We won't be out of stuff yet, but Black Friday sounds like a terrible day to go grocery shopping. What do you got? Go shopping, sees people camped out from 3 a.m. shopping. I just want food. Yeah, that's that's exactly. It can't be that bad though. It's Aldi, right? Right? Oh God, yeah. I might have to do it tomorrow, and then can't stay home. Other than going to see my dad. Gotta go see my dad. This is gonna be such a weird Thanksgiving. It's our first Thanksgiving without Mom, and nobody is in the mood to cook or anything because, you know, Mom. So we ordered a Thanksgiving dinner at Price Chopper, which is a local grocery store, and Dad's gonna pick it up, and we're gonna eat whatever they made us. And try not to cry that Mom's not with us. Enough sad talk. Back to Bird. Working on Beak. Is the music too loud today? Forgot to double check you guys. Music okay today?
Oh, Wolfie got the shiny.
She did?
Of the ponyta. Yeah, the ponyta, yeah.
Oh, no fair! Did I catch it at all?
Yes.
Oh, good. I wasn't watching. So I got it, but I didn't get the shiny. That's not fair. Wow, the first hour's already here? This is going fast. Alright, so, yeah, I think this guy's becoming more of a a smaller crane, and I'm not sure why. I wonder if it's the beak's not long enough. No, it should be long enough. I'll just keep adding to it. Maybe it just needs more fleshing out. And believe me, this is not a fleshed out beak at all. It's gonna look completely different once we get there. This is just the base coating. Because usually I do the base coating of the entire bird first. And then the beak is the last base coating I do. Because that way if I have to adjust the head, I can still can. Because once the beak is laid out, there's no going back. That's gonna be how it looks. So, but we'll let that dry a little bit. We'll go back in. And I don't do the eye until last. Because that's when it truly becomes alive for me. So eyeball is last. I know where it's gonna sit, but that's about it. And now let's see. I want to get some white in there. Actually, I want a little bit of this. The only stream where you're not gonna see a bottle with a strap on. I try to use
That
my
sounded so bad without context.
well, my water bottle, my favorite water bottle I use on every
I know
stream.
I know what you're meaning, but my point is that it's so bad without context.
I just can't. I can't use it when I paint because I get tangled up in the strap. So I've got this silly
bad
thing.
Without context.
I'm talking about water bottles. You know me. Everyone should hydrate. Big believer in hydration. There we go. And if anybody gets stuck in ads, they're only 3 minutes long, I promise. And you won't have any more until the end of the stream. I do that so that way it's the least pain for you guys. Ads are part of my revenue. I will fully admit that. So I'm in the only way out of it is if you guys, do a sub, which I do not expect you to do. That's not required by any means. I'm just gonna. I think I got this part too thick. I think he's got too much eyeliner. You don't want too much eyeliner on his bird. He is not a goth bird. He is a country bird. Japan goth bird. That'd be fun. Had to double check for the message. For some reason thought it said an hour of uninterrupted ads. Oh yeah, no. No. It's 3 minutes, I promise. That'd be regular TV. I remember regular TV. We actually tried watching regular TV when we were in the hotel that Kumiko sent us to for our anniversary. We're like, how do people watch this? These shows are sucky and the ads. Oh my god. But no, it's just 3 minutes, Lloyd. Then he'll be back with me. He's probably already gone. I think he's already gone. I remember it once. I remember TV with UHF, VHS connections, rabbit ears. Oh, I remember. I was born in 1972. I remember. Praying the tinfoil will make things better.
Tinfoil.
Yeah, because if the rabbit ears weren't enough, you'd take tinfoil and put on there trying to make it boost the signal. It never worked. Never worked, but we always tried because, what are you going to do back then? Because we didn't get cable on our street till 1990, the year I graduated from high school, which I thought was kind of funny. So I'm like, I'm never going to get cable because right after that I got a place of my own in an apartment and I couldn't afford cable. Couldn't afford a TV. I didn't have a TV or anything. I just read a lot of books by my one lamp. Get this. Young Dusty moves into apartment. This is what she has, okay? A lamp, a mattress, a fork, a spoon, a bowl, and a plate. And one pot. That's it. Back in the era of card catalogs, or we were the ones who held the antenna in place so we could watch. Yeah, that's me. So, Lloyd, we're in the similar time age. I was born in 1972. I remember all that stuff. Remember high school with Zenith computer, monochrome monitor, dual 5-pin. I remember before that. I went to computer camp in 3rd grade where I used a TSR-80 or a Franklin. I don't. TJ's gonna go, what the heck are those? Those are the first computers that run around because no one could afford the Apple. So we had a TSR-80, which was black and white, and then we had a Franklin, which was black with green instead of white. It was very weird. Before there were
Dusty.
floppies and cassettes used. Yes, TJ?
You do know that I had those, right?
You had a Franklin and a TSR-80? Why?
Yes, my mom still has a Franklin.
Oh, okay. Apple
It's
IIe
just in
with
her
logo
storage
writer. We
unit.
had once at the school. There was one, yeah, because at the computer lab we had that for computer camp was my mom in 3rd grade. This was early 80s, or was it late 70s? I don't know when 3rd grade was. I was like 8. I was born in 72, so you guys do the math. But
80-ish, 79, 80.
so she put us into a computer camp because she's like, this is gonna be the next wave of things. My dad's like, computers never catch on. He said computers will never catch on so long. It was funny. But so we all sat in rows programming TSR-80 to have a block just move across the screen. And then one person, if you finished your project and did it right, got to upgrade to the one Franklin in the room. And then at the end of at the very end, the person who did the best choose your own adventure book, which basically was just words, you just prompt yes, no, go with places. Whoever had the best one got to use the Apple IIe, and that was a huge thing. So, you learned typing on an IBM Selectric? No, we had a typing class with the old style typewriters where you had to hit the thing and went zing, came back. We had the old-fashioned typewriters, which back then they were old-fashioned, but we had row upon row of those things, and you had a headache, so it was like ding, ding. Imagine 30 people doing that. Headache City. With the ladies like, you gotta keep your fingers on the keyboard, and you have to have them curled just right in your position. She come around and whack your elbow. Yeah, I hated that. No, we didn't have electric ones. Electric ones, I didn't see an electric typewriter until I think I was a junior in high school, and that's when my handwriting was deemed impossible to read. So they forced my dad to buy a typewriter, and he went and got, oh, what was that gray thing? Because he's still using it to this day. I can't remember. It was a gray, typewriter that was electric, but I can't remember what it was called. And I should, because I just saw it on Dad's table, because he's using it to type his checks now that he can't write because his Parkinson's is so bad. Smith Corona. I was given a Smith Corona to type all my assignments because we didn't have, we had a Commodore VIC-20, but they didn't like how the holes and stuff on the side, they didn't like it, so I had to use an actual typewriter. So, but now that Dad's Parkinson's got to the point where he can't hold a pen anymore, the Smith Corona came out of storage, and he can do all his checks in it, because it turns out they still make ribbons for the darn thing. So it's saving Dad a lot, so Dad does all his typing correspondence. As he puts it, he's going to hold out having someone do stuff for him as long as he can, and I support him in that. I understand. I think I'm getting to the point where I'm going to need fine lines. Yeah. So I need a different brush. But yeah, no, I remember all those times. I may not look it, but I'm 53 years old. I have survived it's like 29 years of abuse. I have survived, I have survived childhood in the 70s, 80s, and all the stupid shit we would do. I have survived cancer. I have survived a concussion that took away my ability to do math and remember things. Because, brain damage. I'm just going to keep surviving. And I need... not really gray. I need a gray-white. Let me... So, I'm full of stories if anyone ever needs stories. I used to be a live steel fighter. I used to fight HEMA. So, you need a story? I got it. Mother's MS refuses to help 99%. She wants to keep doing stuff. Took government retirement, bonus money to retire, but still meant's not working. She started working at 14. Yeah, well, my dad is 82. He's a well driller. He never put aside money for retirement. He drilled, hopefully, his last well this year. He's had 3 heart attacks, and he's got the Parkinson's, and it's just bad. But he got lucky that he found another way to have income that's more passive, but he's still doing pump calls, which kills me because you pull those things. It can be a lot of work to pull out. But yeah, no, he's 82 and won't stop. And he's still fixing up antique cars for people because Dad can fix any antique car he gets his hands on because he grew up doing that stuff. He was just working on a Model A the other day by me. It's like, Dad, careful, okay? But yeah, we lost my mom. She had dementia, and she was in a rehab place. She was supposed to come home, but she passed away in her sleep unexpectedly. The same day my cousin died in the morning, unexpectedly from a massive coronary at age 40. So the holidays this year are going to be a little bit bleak, but we're going to try and make them as happy as we can because they would have wanted us to.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dad's in late stage Parkinson's, so we're trying to enjoy as much time with him as we can because, yeah, late stage.
Oh, look, toast.
Wow, stop with the toast. I hate the toast. Why do you keep doing toast? There's other emotes you could do to keep it
No.
active in chat.
No.
I've got so many other emotes.
No.
Yeah. Because I watched my mom go with the point where her lucid moments weren't often. And now I'm watching my dad where his mind's sharp as a tack, but his body's going. And I don't know which way's better. They're both awful. But yeah. But I'm gonna go see him. We're gonna have our lovely dinner, whatever Price Chopper has made for us. It's gonna be weird to have Price Chopper cater our food, but like I said, nobody wants to do anything other than sit around and probably just talk about Mom. Mom's where I get my art from. My mom used to do dollhouse miniatures, and then she would paint the paintings in the miniature, all that fun stuff. Yeah, see, there's a better emote. That's me getting eaten by a chest that Kumiko made, or mimic, I should say. I mean, grant you, I don't like mimics. She did that to be funny to have me be eaten by it, but it's a nice emote. Come on, I need more gray. That was me. I actually had she did Dollhouse. I did it with her. I actually won some awards at State Fair with them. But back when my hand was better and before I had to run away from the abusive relationship, I had 40K armies. I had Warhammer Fantasy armies. I had Battlefield Gothic. I loved painting miniatures. And I got paid for it. I won some awards doing that as well. So I miss those days. But I don't know if I can paint a miniature now. I have one sitting here. I'm trying to get the courage to paint a griffin. That's my favorite mythological beast. I have it sitting here. Once my last show of the season's done, I'll probably try to attempt it. Because I need to see if my hand control can handle that kind of detail. Because that's small. Because all this painting, I think, is helping it, learn that what it can and cannot do. And I think I can. I think it's going to be painful, but I think I can. And I want to try because I miss painting miniatures. One time I had a whole table paint set up at a game store, and people would buy their miniatures, come over, and pay me to paint them. That was a fun time of my life. I enjoyed that. It's a little hand that, yeah, I think I can. I think, exactly. I'm going to push it. And I'm going to see if I can paint it. So if I can paint that, that means the world of miniatures opens back up again. But I'm not going to fall down that 40K already Warhammer hole anymore. That's too expensive. I've learned my lesson. Oh, look at that little guy. That's adorable. So, It'd be more that every once in a while I paint a creature that I like from a D&D type style and then see if anyone was interested in buying a little tiny guy. Yeah, that I was lucky because I worked at the gaming store, so this is I had a full-time job, grant you. I had a career. And then I would go from that to the game store in exchange for running some of the, demos tables, and then of course they let me paint there, and the money I made from painting paid for my gaming addiction. But yeah, so that's the only reason why I had all those armies, because I would go, okay, who wants to buy a tank? And I would sell the person a tank, and they're like, I can't paint the tank. And I'm like, you gotta have at least 3 colors. You can't play in the tournament. So I'd paint their tank, and from the money I got from painting their tank, I would buy my own tank. It was definitely a weird time, but it worked. It worked. I don't have, sadly, any of those miniatures. When I ran away from the relationship I was trapped in with my children, we ran away with 3 baskets of clothes, a PC, and the 2 Xboxes the kids liked, and the cats. That's it. We didn't take anything else with us, so all that stuff is gone. But at the same time, we are happy, healthy. I've got a healthy relationship now. I've got a new husband. What is it, 7 years later? That is good to me. So I'm just not going to get into that bad habit. I'm gonna be smart. I got away. I don't need to get back in. So, but yeah. But nope. I am going to try painting that miniature though, because there are some people, they're like, could you paint my D&D figure to look like me? And I'm like, I don't know if I can. I used to. I gotta see if the skill's still there and if the pain level is bearable. So that's on my list of something to try, either on a paint stream or off, after the last art show of the year in December 6th, as we start the dry spell of how do we make money when there's no art shows. So I thought D&D miniatures might be an option, so I'm gonna try. But the Griffin, of course, when it's done, I will keep. That's mine. You can't have it.
No. The Griffin, when it's done, will go in book 2. What do you mean?
That can't be on the cover.
I didn't say cover.
Because
I said in the book.
Oh, in the book. Well, we're gonna have Griffins in the book before that, because you let me have my. How do I put it? You let me have my head. You don't hold the reins, and you let me do things, and some of my favorite things pop into these books. So.
Except for the fact is that's not being a co-author if I hold the reins. That's being you're doing this my way, which it's not co-authorship. That's no.
I'm just afraid sometimes I go too far without asking. I'm like, but then you usually look at it and go, no, that's okay. We can have a flying fox in there. Flying penguin.
99% perfectly fine.
So.
Like it's normally always just fine. Like the flying penguin. But anyway,
I love the flying penguin.
My whole thing is
where's my 10 on it?
How much do you normally sell the prints for? $10?
The prints in person they're $10. On Etsy it's $5 or $15, I mean.
Okay, so people love them with the book.
Okay.
People love getting them with the book. So why don't we make it permanent and just up the price a little bit?
Well, I've never sold the book in person, so if you think that'll work. Because in the shows I do, the art shows, people aren't looking for books.
Exactly, but if you go to a book show, which
we don't have book shows.
To go to New York City.
I was
gonna say,
you have
to go to New York City.
You got that's expensive. That I'm not going to New York City.
I'm not talking about you going to New York City. I'm just saying I think you have to.
Yeah, because there's no book stuff around here. Not a chance. We don't even have the bookstore after the tornado took it out last year, and it's not coming back. Yeah. We were just.
I thought they were.
The money, the insurance company fought them, and they lost. So the insurance company only paid them a pittance to what they need to fix the place up. So the bookstore is not opening now, and the books are going to a bookstore in Camden instead. So there'll be no bookstore in our city. It's done.
How far away is Camden?
About 20 minutes. It's the same place where my the art gallery is with my stuff.
Ah.
But the bookstore owner there, it's almost a completely used books, and they're piled, so it's claustrophobic going there. I love it because it's like going into something from the 80s, but it's a bit claustrophobic because there's piles of books everywhere going floor to ceiling in narrow walkways. He has so many books. But yeah, no, he does do new books, but through an online bookshop that he has made. And that's for the people that don't like to go to the store and want new stuff. That way, because he can't afford to have stock. But yeah, no, he's taking. We went into there because it's across the street from the gallery where I'm in, and he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm taking Keenan and Lloyd." I'm like, "Oh shit!" So it's gone. So our local hangout potlucks once a month is gone, and I'm gonna miss it because that's where a lot of us that are not the normal, as people like to say it, go. Kevin, this is not the time to be. No, this is not the time. So this is Kevin. For those of you that were wondering why there's cats usually in emotes, this is Kevin. You can't see him, but I'm gonna tilt the camera down. Kevin's decided he's coming to stream. So say hi, Lloyd. Have you met Kevin? Kevin, Lloyd, Kevin.
Hi, baby boy.
It's not time to be on my lap, honey. I'm painting.
At least Cinder, when he's on your lap, doesn't do anything.
We'll have to see, because if Kevin starts grabbing my paintbrush, he's got to go. But yeah, if
I
you
was
take,
talking about Cinder.
I know Cinder will lay on my lap forever, but he's on cat cam. Every stream except this one has a cat cam. I want to just let Lloyd know. And we have two cats, Cinder and Kevin. Kevin's our 3-year-old. Cinder's our 8-year-old.
Kevin's 3? I don't like that.
I know, right? His gotcha day when we got him 3 years ago is tomorrow, actually. But we already did a Kevin birthday stream. I'm not going to do a gotcha stream.
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
No, he's a baby. He's a baby.
He's not a baby anymore. He's 3. We got him right after we got married. We just celebrated 3 years anniversary.
Cat years. Okay, so he's 3. He's 28.
Oh my goodness! But now that he's going,
Cinder is almost as old as you are, Dusty.
Well, now that he's gonna go to sleep, if I stop petting him, I will stop being beheaded, because I don't know if you get. Well, no, he wants scratches. As long as he wants pets, you guys can have a cat cam. Then I'll put it back.
You know, Kevin is 28 and Cinder is 51.
28? Are you? And he's a male calico that his mom gave birth to 7 kittens under the neighbor's porch. Our neighbor, a different neighbor, found that and brought them all in. And she took care of them until they were old enough to be given away, and that's how we got Kevin. Yeah.
I mean, they were technically still too young to be given away, but yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to go into that. But I got Kevin when he was 7 weeks old.
Oh, I thought he was younger than that. Okay, I feel a little bit better that he was 8 weeks.
He was 7 weeks. Unfortunately, that's still a little bit too young, but we managed to make it work because I know what to do with babies. Yes, I do.
I mean, I know
only
people
have
who
one
get
cat left.
4-week-old
She's 16. Captured a 6-month-old feral. Had 3, but her 20th Turkish Angora passed. We had to put down. Oh, yeah. I hate it when they all get old at the same time, which is why we do the 5-year plan. Literally, no new cat until the previous cat is 5 years old, and that way it's spread out. Because I had 4 animals die within 2 weeks. They were all 17, 18 years old, and I don't want to go through that again. So Cinder was literally from Facebook. There was a lady on Facebook going, I have 2 kittens. If no one takes them, I'm going to dump them somewhere. And when I met in person, I found out why. Cinder's father is his brother.
Oh,
So nobody wanted Cinder. And I went, I'm not going to judge him for that. I'm going to take him home and love him. And, we've had him for 8 years now. So
he's
both of
such
our,
a sweet baby.
he is, they're both sweet babies. They both like cuddling, as you can see. You gotta stop licking me, though. I can't, you're making my hand move. I'm trying to do some delicate. Oh, because you want more pets. So, if you like cats, there's always a cat, usually, on all my streams. I have a cat cam off in the corner. There's only very few where they decide not to show up, because they like to hang out where they can be reached and get pets. And there's a pet cat redeem. Yeah. But I'm glad you also had rescues like we did. So, and when Kevin's
We're
5,
just waiting until we have a house.
when Kevin's 5, we'll get another rescue. Yeah, we found 5 years works because when we brought home Kevin as a kitten, no, you cannot bite the paintbrush. When Kevin was a kitten, Cinder immediately picked him up and took him to show him the litter box, show him, and and he licked him, took care of him. Cinder, even though he's a male, became mom. Hello to your partner. Hello, partner. So, and because of that, a lot of the training I had given Cinder taught Kevin. So that's why we like the 5-year plan, because usually the older cat will usually take care of the younger cat.
So it's basically like having the 2 years between human
Kids.
babies.
Exactly. Which I also did with my babies, and that worked very well. Does not want to type? That's okay. She doesn't have to type. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to paint with Kevin on my lap. Kevin, I love you, but can you go to sleep? If you can't, you're going to get kicked off my lap. Because I gotta do this. Okay? Just gonna sit there and lick. Okay. I love you too. And we like to call our cats therapy cats because the more pain I'm in, the more they lay on top of wherever the pain is. And this is him trying to tell me to stop. But I got 30
And it's not
minutes
working.
left. I've got 30 minutes left. And
You
then we
have
can
39 minutes. You have 39 minutes left.
Sorry, 39 minutes left. So you can wait, and then we'll cuddle on the couch, and I'll get the heat pad going. And I'll stay resting until my 6 o'clock stream. I promise, Kevin.
No, you'll stay resting until dinner. And
Yeah,
then...
dinner, and then that. But my family, Iron's really good. When he makes dinner, he makes sure if it's something that needs to be cut up or whatever, he cuts it up before it comes to the table on my plate. That way, because I can't use a knife at all. That's pain. So I can still call it resting because my food comes prepared so I can eat it easily. I've had another meeting, but nice to spend some time. Oh, it was nice meeting you, Lloyd. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your meeting if you can. Now, that means Wolfie has to talk now to keep teaching I busy.
Oh my goodness.
What? That's not
Oh,
how that
nothing.
works?
I was...
Oh,
No,
looking at
I'm
stuff?
just... oh my goodness, because I hate me. I was really late this month. It was fun. I was like almost a week late.
I'm hoping I'm done.
You know what's funny is I was talking to my teacher because we were just going over this stuff, and I'm like, how long can it last? And she goes, what do you mean? And I'm just like, well, my friend was almost a year, was like a day was really close to being a year without her cycle, and she goes, well, how close? And I'm like a week.
1 day. No, it was a day. It was a day.
It was a day. It was a day before
Yes.
she got it. And she goes, I've never heard of that. And I'm like, neither have we. I'm so confused.
It's me. Almost everything about me, doctors are like, fascinating. Because, I mean, it's not just the unknown cancer, it's the predysplastic moles. I've got all kinds of weird things that they've never seen before. So I like to be different. Clearly.
Clearly, it's just. But we were just talking about it, and she goes, I, she goes, well, you have to be a year, and I'm like, yeah, well, she wasn't, and she goes, that sounds like an issue, and I'm like, yeah.
Yep. I'm hoping. We get to the year this time. Working on it.
Well, because if you're a year, you're menopaused, and I'm just like, well, she's been going through this for years, and she goes, I'm sorry, what? I'm like,
Yep.
yeah.
I also get cold flashes and hot flashes. My doctor's never seen a cold flash until the cold flash hit, and she's like, oh my god, your temperature just dipped and everything. You're ice cold. I'm like, yeah, welcome to a cold flash.
I'm sorry, I have cold flashes.
So
I'll
she says
I'll
it's
randomly be like, I'll be randomly goes, it's so cold, and he'll be like, my Rob will be like, what do you mean? It feels fine. I'm just like, it's cold.
Yeah, she says that's very rare for people that have, and I only started getting mine when I got premenopause.
Perimenopause, yeah.
Perimenopause, whatever it's called. Yeah, I that's the first time I started getting cold flashes. I've always been a cold creature because my temperature is usually 97.2.
Mine is actually 4.4 degrees lower than yours.
You know, so I'm always cold, but the cold flash that was new.
I'm always like, even though I run 96.8, I always want the air conditioner on no matter what.
No,
like
I freeze.
Unless I get cold flashes.
I freeze all the time. It'll be 90 degrees and I'll still have a blanket.
No, thankfully I don't have that issue. I think you might have anemia, possibly.
Nope,
with that.
That's tested every 6 months. It's just how we are. My mom was the same way. Lemons, same way.
Wow, that's so weird.
Yeah, our family's got some weird things that are not the norm, but you know, we know it, we expect it. That's why in the car there's at least 3 blankets. So that way, if anyone's cold, even though it's warm out, the blanket's there because it's easier for us to put a blanket on than for them to deal with the heat, because Rob and Iron get hot easy. They're both happy now that it's gotten colder.
I swear, if my catalytic converter is not here by today, I'm going to scream.
Wonder what's taking so long.
Shipping.
It shouldn't though, because because I go to Rock Auto because it's the cheapest place to get parts, and it's right online. You order it, and it's usually there in 5 days.
No, because it's you got to realize I had to order both.
Yeah, but it still doesn't take long. Parts are parts. Unless they don't.
No, it literally,
unless they don't use Rock Auto, which is the cheapest.
No, they use O'Reilly's.
Oh,
and it was actually really cheap. Like, the dealership wanted to charge $3,200.
Well, no, you never go to the dealership, but you go to Rock Auto for parts because that's cheaper than O'Reilly.
They only can order shipping. They can only order from O'Reilly. Like, that's like they can only order from like O'Reilly, AutoZone, and Napa.
That's weird.
Yeah, they
because Rock Auto is the entire country. Almost every mechanic I know in every state that I know uses it.
None of our mechanics have ever used it.
That's
never
insane.
Even heard of it until today.
Well, someday check out Rock Auto for parts. It's a lot cheaper.
I mean, we use what is that place called? I don't know, but it's like it's for older cars because we had to get a dash cover for ours, and they're not being made anymore because our car is so old, and so we had to go to a place that like sold old things because they have like a big stock of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when it comes to that kind of thing, I just go to a U-Pull.
But yeah, no, I'm like looking at this and I'm just like, like, I love my car. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad that we have it because when his car was being worked on, I quote unquote chauffeured him around because he doesn't like driving my car. But I also don't like driving his.
That is my big fear, is that something happened to my car and we don't have another car.
Yeah, we're
but
just very, very, very fortunate to have two cars.
we can't
Very fortunate.
afford two
We have
cars.
we have friends that have, one second, two trucks,
I think I need the other white.
two, no, three trucks counting the old truck
Well,
that I
hopefully I
don't
don't
think
need that
actually
color.
works. Three trucks and two cars. Well, two SUVs. They have five cars. And I'm like, huh? And they're just like, and they're casually just going, yeah, this truck was 95,000. I'm just like, I'm sorry, what?
I can never
Just
understand rich
casually.
people.
And what's funny is they're not even they both work so hard, and like they have the money to just pay it off fully because they've saved for years. They're not they really aren't rich. They just,
Compared to me, it feels rich.
oh yeah, absolutely, but
Compared to the
however,
people I
technically
hang out
speaking,
with, that feels rich. Most of us, we're lucky
they're
if we can
middle
get a
they're middle
2000
class.
junker.
They're middle class. Like,
Yeah.
that's just what they are. They're
I don't
I want
know
to say they're
anyone
more
middle
upper middle
class.
class.
Around here,
Oh,
everybody's
me.
poverty,
Oh, I was gonna
sadly.
say.
You're either
I was gonna say
poverty or rich
me.
around here. There's no in
Yeah,
between.
no. Um, well, see, the everyone's like, "Oh, the middle class is shrinking." I'm just like, no, it's just it's actually gotten bigger, weirdly enough,
Not in our
technically
area.
speaking. No, not in your area, but that doesn't mean that in the U.S. it's not gotten bigger. And it's super weird to say that because it's like, but everyone thinks, oh, you have to have like 150K to be middle class, and I'm just like, it's actually 50
Yeah.
for a family of two. It's
And it's sad
75 for
how
a family of four, I think. I don't know.
it's sad how few people even make that in my area.
Oh, absolutely. It's mm.
And we're a family of four, and of course we're over poverty level by 200. Why do I know this? Because that's when he got his promotion and got the extra 200, they kicked us off Medicaid and SNAP and all other benefits. But yet we can't afford to live now. So it's funny. Oh,
Oh, the country punishes you.
they do. That stupid 20% of all medical bills is really getting us.
Yeah, we literally just paid 160 for our medical stuff because we let them, we kind of let our bills just go up because it's just $30, and I'm just like, I would just rather pay like, I would rather just pay you guys like $200 right off the bat. So we just let it accumulate, and they're perfectly fine with that because they know we pay it.
Oh, you're
And
lucky
then
because
when it gets to that,
here it's payment is due up before service.
no,
They won't even see
not for
you
us.
unless you pay up front. It doesn't matter what doctor. Because I've got 6 doctors in different places. They all have the same policy. You got to pay before you're seen. Same thing with the lab
Yeah,
work.
I'm pretty
I
sure
have to
that's
pay for
more.
I have to pay for my lab before I get my lab drawn.
Oh
LabCorp
no,
insists on that.
I just walk in.
But you don't have to pay for your lab, do you?
It depends on what time of year it is. In the beginning of the year, yes, but once because our deductibles for just for like me and him are $300 a piece, and then for family, we only have to spend another $300 to
Oh,
hit our deductible.
that's amazing.
And then, but you got to realize we always have copays no matter what. We always have $30 for regular doctors,
I would kill for
45
a
for my
$30
special,
copay.
45 for
My doctors are running between 86 to 150 every time I go, and I have to pay up front.
um
Up front.
$30 for regular doctors, $45 for specialists,
Yeah, that would be so much
100
nicer.
and 150 for an emergency room visit though.
That's still much nicer. You know what I pay for emergency room? 20% of whatever it costs.
Hmm.
I'm scared. I'm never going to go to emergency room if I can help it. Because I'm sure
And
that's
urgent.
astronomical.
Oh, absolutely, especially with how they charge.
I've never had a 20%, you pay 20% of everything before, and I don't like it. But it's what they offer for the 300 and what is it, $60 every paycheck?
I'm sorry, what? Jeez. We don't even pay that, and we have all of it. We have dental, vision, and health.
Yeah, we dropped
And we have,
we dropped dental and vision, which is why I need glasses badly, but I can't afford to, even the $79 to go over to America's Best and do it. I just can't afford it. But I can't see right either, so that's why I'm driving less.
Oh, jeez.
Can't afford it.
Yeah. Oh, look. Toast.
Toast. Yeah, it was funny. They kicked us off everything, and now it's like we can't afford to live, literally. And they're like, "Well, doesn't matter.
Mhm.
You make too much by $200." It's like, but we
Yeah.
can't afford
hmm
to
But they
live,
don't count him as a like
and he's not
if it was a family of four, you would be still under the poverty line. It's a
like
family of three,
it's a family of three. He doesn't count, but his income does.
and it makes I don't like that. It makes zero sense. Just does make zero
We're
sense to me.
I think we're 1 year away from him counting as a human in the household,
hmm
so we're getting there. But we're hoping not to have to deal with it.
Yeah.
We're hoping. We have a lot of hope right now. I mean, I look at it this way. There's a lot of stuff going on that we never expected. Like I never said that I never expected a gallery to actually want to show my art. I never expected
Good.
to be nominated in the Chat's Choice Awards. Which, by the way, remember to vote, guys.
Can you vote more than once or no?
It's one vote per person. Basically, it's per
See,
email,
that's why.
but yep, you
Well,
vote
okay, so
once.
technically I have a gazillion emails, so I could vote more.
Don't you do that? That's cheating. But yeah, no, it's per the email that's signed in. You get one vote per person. And then if you decide to change your mind during the voting, you can go back in and change your vote if you need to. I don't know
Except for the
why
fact is
you
I don't
need
know
to.
anybody else. I really don't know anybody
I've
else
learned
except
so many new people from Chat's Choice Awards because if you're a nominee, you join the Discord so you know what you have to do. And I have never met so many wholesome, wonderful people in my life. I'm following all of them now. They are so great.
yeah, like I said, I just if I don't know that because I know
No,
one
you don't
name.
know them, you shouldn't vote. It's that simple.
I'm just like I don't know who these people are. If
It's like the
Kevin was on there though,
it's
that'd
like
been adorable.
it's like the first person that lurked in the stream today that said, "Hey, I have to lurk." That's a nominee right there.
Oh, okay.
One of the sweetest nominees. But yeah, it's amazing how this is small streamer award thing. I've met some of the kindest, nicest people through it that I never heard of until this, and you're not going to hear of them because it's small streamer awards. You have to have average viewers under 75 to even be nominated.
Mhm.
So my
One day we'll
category,
get you above that.
oh, I would love that. I don't know how.
I don't either.
Because I
Which
would like to
reminds
get
me,
more people in our Discord. I know we could help give Found Family to so many people. We could just find the people. The Discord
exactly.
stopped
Like,
growing, and I'm worried because I really, we've helped so many people, and then they leave the Discord because they have, they feel better about themselves and stuff, which is good. That's what we want. But we need to help
we also don't
more.
want them to leave.
No. But they always come back, like Tharman's visiting again. They always come back for visits to show how happy their lives have gone. But I would love to get more people in there to help, but I don't
Oh
know
wait,
how to reach them.
Darman was back.
He came to Goose Goose Duck, yes.
Oh,
He came to Goose Goose Duck. He said hello. He sent me some music to listen to. No, he came back.
I miss him.
I miss him so much. So it was a wonderful surprise that first he was in chat, and then he didn't tell me he was going to play, and then all of a sudden the lobby had an additional person, and there was Senor Tharman, as he likes to call himself. I was like, Tharman!
Yeah. See, I'm not really like in the mood to play Goose Goose Duck much of the time, and so I mod for you.
Yep,
And if you need an extra player, I always hop in even if I don't want to.
I know. And I don't expect you to. I love having you as a mod, because Kitty tries to show up, but sometimes family stuff gets in the way, so this way at least I have one mod that's a guarantee to be there, so. I did put the poll up for Goose Goose Duck too. Poll is up for those of you that play with me. The poll is there. There's only 2 Saturdays. You guys are gonna go, why is there 2 Saturdays? Because the 6th I have an art show, and the 20th I'm hoping to say yes, thank you for voting me top strategy streamer. It would be so nice. But even if you don't, I want to watch the awards because I've met so many good people. Excuse me, so many good people. Heck, in my own category, there's out of the five, there's two of them that I've talked to, and they're just wonderful people. So if they win, I don't mind. But I'd like to win it.
Just to be nominated is amazing.
I know. I don't even know how that happened because I'm only average 6. The other three people in my category, one's like average 24, one's like average 70, and the other one's like average 40, and it's like I'm average 6. I feel like I'm too small to be with these people, but somehow I'm there.
It's good.
It blows my mind. That means enough people said hey and put my name in there. That's all that means. And I'm grateful to whoever did because it had to be more than one person.
You do know you're still on Kevin, right?
Oh, I forgot to get off Kevin. No, no one told me. See, no one wants to see my head. They want to see Kevin. There.
I mean,
It's Kevin. Come on now.
I love Kevin.
He's the true star of the show. I think I need more gray. Ugh. I'm gonna use this one. I just realized the song that's playing is the Dustiria theme song.
Shiri!
Hello, there's another one of those people that we were talking about that, they get better lives we don't see often, but they do stop by. Hello, Sherry, one of my favorite people.
I just died. I said
I
her
love the
name
pictures you put in the
and
Discord. I do.
I just said her name and my the iPhone version of Alexa went off.
That's weird. That's funny, but that's weird.
Because okay.
Are you enjoying your first snow in November? What's this? This is a great blue heron.
Because that's what the Amazon that's what
Yeah.
the iPhone
Oh, I
version
understand
of
why I did it. It's just funny that Shiri is close enough. No, this is a great blue heron. I'm working on making the parts that make it why they call it blue. It's actually not blue. It's more gray, a blue gray. But yeah, this is a great blue
great
heron.
blue heron.
1R, I think. Isn't heron 1R?
Let me look it up. I you think that I know this. Great blue. Yep, it's only 1R.
So there you go, 1R.
Volavka?
That sounds so pretty though. So you have herons there, because I asked Wolfie if she has herons where she is in England. They do not have herons. Herons are a lot bigger than cranes in most cases. But yeah, this is a heron.
I also read. I read languages all the time.
So are yours also gray? Where you are, Sherry?
Snow.
Not the snow.
Keep
the
the
heron.
snow away from me.
No. Well, no, Oh no, she's enjoying snow because the snow. They don't get snow usually in November, so it's a little bit of a magical experience.
Keep that away
like
from
me, where I'm already muttering about it.
I don't want it. You can have it. You can
it warmed up though. It melted the snow already this morning. It was very nice.
That's what ours does. We have snow and then.
Oh, that'd be the ideal
like 120 to 140 centimeters tall. Let me look it up. That doesn't.
But I don't know how tall the great blue herons
47 to 55 inches.
So you gotta translate that to centimeters.
No, 45 to 55 inches is centimeters.
Oh, okay.
I googled. Don't worry, I googled it. Sure, I googled it.
Because I've seen herons in other places but they're not usually the gray. And then of course you got cranes too.
3 to 4.5 feet.
So it's 80 to 100 centimeters tall actually. So ours are smaller than yours. It's cool how there's so many different birds around the world, and herons and cranes, people get confused because they look similar.
They're actually about the exact same amount of centimeters. Oh. It's you actually know ours is a little bit taller because it's 91.44 centimeters to 137.16.
And the wingspans on these things are massive. It's like looking up and seeing a pteranodon flying overhead. It's amazing.
Pteranodon.
Well, yeah. Have you ever seen a pteranodon? The idea of what they think it would look like up in the sky? They look like pteranodons up there. Kevin, you're getting cat hair in my paint.
And
I keep getting it stuck on the end of my paintbrush. I don't want it there. I'm trying to get some individual feathers going here. Because I know I can't finish it this stream, but I'm going to come damn close. But yeah, this is one of my favorite birds growing up. I love these things. They just look so cool when they're standing there on their one leg and patiently just waiting for a fish to go by. And then all of a sudden they move lightning quick to grab the thing. And when they soar overhead, no, that's just that's just gonna be the background of the swamp, because the water would be way down below where you're not gonna see. It's just gonna be him. That's all I ever do is I focus on the animal and I try to keep minimal background so
oh,
it
you know
pops.
what? That
What?
would actually be a really cool idea. To
What?
have like a little splash of water just come up, like just a little bit of blue, not like fully, but like a splash.
The problem
That
is
would be cool.
it wouldn't work because that's not how herons work. Herons sit absolutely still in still water. If there was a splash, they would have gone away. They're very skittish birds. They're not that kind of bird. If you ever watch a heron, as soon as there's a splash, it's either moving to get the fish or running away because that means there's something there with them that they don't want.
Mm.
I know
No,
these
I've never
birds.
I don't watch birds. I'm
I
not a
know.
bird watcher. Could be a splash from a fish jumping.
Yeah, but that would be way down here because you understand. Let me push this up. This bird continues down to about here, and then the legs would be off the thing. The water would be way down here. To have a splash up there would mean it's like 3 foot off the ground. That'd be it's a very tall bird. So, but yeah, they're very still. It's neat how they don't move. They're like statues, and then a fish will come by and boom, there they go. It's a fascinating to watch them.
Oh, look, toast.
Could be a big fish. Don't get me started on the big fish. It's blocking my art from being in the gallery. No toast.
Toast. There are so many different names of fish.
I
Bass,
got
trout.
into a gallery and there is a fish that's hand carved that's about 7 foot long and 3 foot tall that's blocking where my art's supposed to go. I'm mad at that fish. It's the guy that bought it didn't pick it up, so my art can't be displayed. I actually got into a gallery and I can't be on display. It's like till that fish moves. Hoping it moves soon.
But no, there's bass, trout, salmon, tuna.
There's millions of fish.
There's millions, yeah. Goldfish. Itty bitty things. What's funny is if you get a big enough tank, goldfish will actually get huge.
Yeah, they grow to the size of the tank because they're related to koi. Koi do the same thing.
Yes, see, I have tuna, tilapia, and salmon in my freezer right now.
Oh, I'm jealous. All we have is tilapia because everything else got too expensive.
I found it on sale.
Even on sale. It's gotten just a salmon for a family of 4, 4 salmons in the bag now is $14.99. I can't do that.
The salmon we got was $11 on sale, but it's a full whole salmon.
Yeah, see that's still too expensive. I mean, we only spend $150 a week. That's all we have, so.
That's more than I spend a week.
So, yeah, we're a family of 4. We spend $150 on everything, toilet papers, necessities, food, cat stuff, everything, 150 a week. So we used to get different types of fish, but the price went up. So now we just get tilapia because that's still $5.99 a bag for with enough for a meal in it. So
Yeah, no, I don't get frozen tilapia. I go to Sam's Club.
yeah, we don't have such a thing. Sam's Club went out of business a long time ago.
Don't you guys have what is it called? BJ's?
There's a BJ's in Utica about 30 minutes away. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna
Plus
make that.
plus you don't have room for.
No room and no gas to waste to go to another city to go to a thing like that. We had a Sam's Club here, but it went out of business. The
There's a Sam's
space
Club
is
in
still there,
Rome?
empty.
Wow.
It went out of business though, just like the one Sam's Club that was by my dad also went out of business. They don't survive. My dad's excited. There's a Costco 45 minutes from him, so he's been going there. Fish is traditional if you are Catholic here, as far as I know. I've never had fish for Christmas. In fact, I've never had a Christmas dinner like when they show in the pictures with like the turkey or the big ham. Here, Christmas is usually sandwiches because it's not the actual Christmas. If that makes sense. We go to my family anyway. We go to I go see my dad. We have sandwiches. We enjoy the day, and then all the aunts, uncles, cousins pick a day that's not Christmas Day around it. This time it's gonna be the day after Christmas, and everyone brings a dish to pass, and it's a huge potluck of food, and that's what we eat. Some people here turkey is Christmas as well.
Turkey is Thanksgiving and Christmas, and ham is New Year's for us.
Yeah, I know some people do ham for Christmas as well. It depends on what your family tradition is. The United States is so eclectic with the types of people here, which is wonderful that there's a million different Thanksgiving and Christmas ways of doing things.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not even just Christmas because not everyone's because there's I think 30 holidays between November 1st and January 1st.
And it depends on what culture, what religion. It's wonderful. There's so many different types. I was lucky. I got to go to a Kwanzaa celebration once. That was the most fun. I loved it.
Toast.
Stop with the toast. No, not ham. How do you describe it? It's not a smoked leg. How do you describe ham? It's a big round thing.
It's 1 second, let me look it up because I have to know what it is.
Find a verbal description because I can't describe ham, but it's a big round thing that you slice that you cook in the oven for a long time. But yeah, ham's the other big one.
No, not that. I don't want that one. I want to look at. It's like a brown sugar ham.
Yeah, but that doesn't tell her what part. What is ham?
Say what
ham
part.
Is pork. It's pork.
Yes, ham is pork. Ham is pork. Yes, ham is pig.
Well, Google what part of the pig is ham. That way we can explain it to her better, because
Shank. It's a shank.
Okay, it's the
shank or a butt. Shank or a butt.
It's the shank, and then you put a glaze over it.
Yeah, it's the shank or the butt. We always get the butt because we don't like the shank. I don't know why.
But yeah.
Do I know what a shank is? No.
It's a part of the pig. That's all I can tell you.
That's all I know.
It's a part of the pig. So ham's popular. There's a lot of. You don't do it like that here. As I said, we have a lot of eclectic places. Because you remember, we're the melting pot of the world. Well, at least we were. I hope we stay.
I will say that my friends here, they do turkey and ham for Thanksgiving. They do a what do they do a kind of steak for Christmas. Don't know what it's called, but they do a steak for Christmas, like a huge one.
Neat. So I know when I lived in a different place here, my neighbors were directly from Italy, and they had the full fish thing. Like I forgot how many courses of fish they did, but it was like they're like, "Aren't you getting fish?" I'm like, "No, no, I'm not getting fish. Why?" It's like, "Trust me, you
No,
have to have fish." And they showed me all the courses they were doing. I'm like, that's a lot because there's like 7 courses of fish. It's insane.
no, no. Okay, so we had that cat. The what is it called? In this right after Easter, or right before Easter, Ash Wednesday. I don't remember exactly what it's called. Lent. And one of
Lent
my
is always
friends,
fish, but
one of one of my friends is like is Catholic, and it was funny because she was just like, wait, I can't get any of this stuff here. It's all meat. And I'm like, what do you mean? Because like my brain was not thinking. I was more in the, we have, we had midterms coming up at that point, and I was like, what do you mean you can't have this? She goes, I'm Catholic, and I'm like, oh, it's
Lent. Yep.
Lent.
Yep.
She goes, yeah.
Lent, the only time
Bye.
that Arby's advertises fish heavy.
Bye, Sherry.
Bye, Sherry. It was great to hang out. We're almost done too. We've only got like 5 minutes left. Always, Sherry. We love you. We miss you.
We do miss you.
You used to be one of my stream teams. Once upon a time.
Didn't she got married too, didn't she?
Yep.
Yeah. Bye.
Got married, got a job, got a life, doesn't need me anymore. One of my babies that grew up.
Oh my god. The marriage is not in the way, the job is.
Always. Time zones too. I understand. Your freedom when you were in school disappears as soon as you get a job. I'll never fault you for that. Go live, just every once in a while, like you do. Stop by so I know you're okay.
Most husbands don't. Because if he did, we would shake him.
He wouldn't be your husband. It's that simple.
Bad things would happen.
Yep.
Bad things would happen.
No, I know it's job, time zones, but I was happy to see you. Off with you now.
See ya. But yeah, I'm just like, by the way, did you see the picture I posted in my adventures for spring?
For spring?
Yeah, the spring semester.
I have no idea. When did you post it?
Gosh, a while, like last week.
Oh, then probably. I just don't remember now because, brain damage. Because whenever you post stuff in your adventures, I look. I usually comment. There should be an emote on it.
I don't know.
I usually emote on anything I see that people post. It did not emote?
Nope.
I missed it? I will go look at it later then.
I'll just tag you so you can find it.
Okay. Not liking how the back is looking. I gotta work on that. And I gotta work on the beak more. But we're getting towards the end, so that means I have to rest my hand. So I guess I'll have to work on this Friday, because the goal is to get this painting done. And then get at least 2 paintings done the following week. Because I think the following week is the 6th, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and because the gallery took all my paintings, I've got no paintings to sell, so I have to crack down and paint. So I do have to hurt, but at least I got this far. I should be able to get this done the next time I paint. And then next week I gotta get at least 2 paintings done, if not 3. I wish I had some tiny canvases again. Because those I was able to knock out fast.
I just have a question. Have you ever tried like putting hot water on like a bucket?
Yes.
And then using that to help your hand?
It does help, but you gotta understand, nothing will take the paint completely away.
Oh no,
so,
what I'm saying is like.
So what I do after we end here, I either put it in hot water or I take a shower. That loosens it up. Oh no, we ended up with an ad break and I wasn't paying attention. Shit, I lied. They got another ad break. Well, I can't wait till after the ad break's over. But no, what it does is the hot water makes it so I can move my fingers. But the pain doesn't go away.
No,
That
that's not what I'm
takes
saying. 'Cause
rest.
I know that with not being able to take a bath at Al's anymore.
Yeah, I missed that. So it's not a bucket, it's a bowl. I got a big plastic bowl I use. But if the pain, like right now, is going from the hand all the way up the arm, because you know that nerve, which it is, that means I'm gonna hit the shower and hope to God the neighbors aren't using the water. And then I'll
Yeah.
rest, and then I gotta get back to this. But I'm looking to see if there's anybody that's doing art that we can raid, because I like to raid people that are doing art. It's always fun. there's
Peacat is doing art.
Meagle's doing art, is doing it, yeah. What else we
Milan
got?
Moji.
Manic Pixel Bean Girl, there's a name.
And then Ein Meagle is.
Yep.
Ein Meagle.
And then Kiss Catastrophe is.
Oh, those are the only things that I follow that are doing art. I would say Milanomochi
We've
because
rated
they only
Milano.
have 14.
They only have 14. Well, that's why I was looking at Manic Pixel Bean Girl, who only has 16. Because I don't think we've ever rated Manic Pixel Bean Girl. Or
No, I don't think so.
it's a fun name to say,
Milan
isn't it?
Before.
We have done Milan before, so that's what I was toying with Manic. Plus, it's a fun name to say. I mean, come on now. Where'd she go? I gotta remember how to spell her. Manic Pixel Bean Girl. Okay, let's see if I can get this typed without dumping Kevin off the ground. Oh, I need that little thingy.
Nope.
Raid. Manic Pixel Bean Girl. Did I spell that right? I spelled it right. It's gonna work, TJ. Look at that. I can do the
I remember
thing.
that one time when you said raid Pokeball, Ultra Pokemon.
We're not talking about that one, okay? That we're not gonna talk about that one.
Nope, it will always happen.
We're not talking about that one.
Yes, we are. It's
I can't believe there was
funny.
actually an Ultra Ball. That's the worst part. There was
One
actually
stream
an
in the
Ultra
category
Ball.
was
It's like,
Beard's
what?
Reading
I
channel
tried to
on,
go
like,
and look for
70
it though, and
minutes,
there's
so
not one.
70 people watching
So,
repeats.
There is an Ultra Ball.
I tried to find one. It's not
No,
just Ultra Ball. It's the thing.
I found Ultra Ball. Yes, there is an Ultra Ball. He hasn't streamed in a long time. But okay,
Oh, okay. I was like,
so we're gonna raid her and see what she's about. And if you want to see me again, 6 p.m. tonight is Cross the Obelisk Toast Crew. There's I have a total of 5 more streams to go this week. So in the meantime, have a great day, everyone, and thank you again, TJ, for joining me. Let's raid out. Bye, everyone. Kevin, stop moving around. There we go. All right, so we are rating per. So I can do the unstreamed yuck.
it did not rate me. What the heck?
It didn't rate her?
Was it lagging?
No, I
I
rated.
don't know. It's lagging.
It took.
It's lagging for me. It didn't take.
Another
me.
raid? Dustiria, welcome. Hi, hello.